y'all about breakups. I want to be a living testimony to y'all. Right now, my heart's at a decent place, so I'm not experiencing the effects or the trauma of breakups, but I have experienced them many times. And not only have I experienced them from my experience, I've also, from the outside looking in, I pay attention to how other people experience theirs, and it's pretty much the same thing. So again, I'm not going through a breakup right now. My heart's pretty free right now. But I know a lot of y'all might be dealing with some fuckery or going through some shit. And I'm a living testimony to prove that when you go through that fire, you just come out even better. You know what I'm saying? After every breakup, I just keep improving. Mentally, financially, all that. You know what I mean? You can't let yourself go. The biggest misconception when it comes to breaking up is someone else's love is better than loving yourself. You know what I mean? And the other biggest misconception is that you're hurting over the person, which you are hurting over the person, right? But it wouldn't matter if it was somebody. Here's a good example. Let's say you like this guy, you think this guy's a 3. And you think this guy or girl's a 10. You think this guy or girl's a 3. You think this guy or girl's a 10. Let's say you got in a relationship with both of them for a long time, and then you broke up. The same feeling it's the same, people. What I'm trying to say is a lot of that, I'm going to say it again because I need y'all to get this through y'all head. Let's say the guy and girl over here you think is a 10 on the right. On the left, you think they're a 3, right? Whatever. Either way, right? You think a guy and a girl on one end, you get with one guy or girl that you think's a 10, and then you get with one guy or girl that you think's a 3. And you stay with them for like, say, 5 years, and you break up. It's going to feel the same trauma, it's going to hurt the same. Now, there might be different ways of how it happened, and they might have done more to you than the next or whatever, but ultimately, the breakup is the same, people. You're still going to have them in your head, you know, it's still going to be difficult and all that. But what makes breakup that different is not who the person is. But in your mind, you think it's the person. You think, oh man, this 6'5", dark-skinned guy with tattoo, I'm about to kill myself. But it's really not that, it's just attraction, people. It's one little thing that you make it to a bunch of big things. It's just simply I was attached to somebody. That's all it is. And once you understand that, you be like, it's normal. It's normal for me to miss somebody I was attached to. It's normal for me to kind of feel disappointed over somebody who I was attached to because they cheated or whatever. We broke up. Y'all gotta get this individual thing out of your head, because that's not what's really bothering you. Because back to my point, if you got with the guy or girl on the right that you think are 10, and then you got with the guy or girl on the left that you think's a 3, right? And you break up, it's still the same. You're still going to feel the same shit. If y'all was together for the same amount of time, you're basically, you know what I mean? Y'all was together for a long time. You're still going to feel the same type of shit, people. You're still going to feel the same shit. So it's really not so much about the person, but your feelings and your mind makes you think that it's about the person more than the breakup. It's the breakup that's bothering you, not the person. A lot of times you already hated the person. You was ready to leave the person. You just wasn't ready to leave the person, if that makes sense. Like you wanted to leave him, but you feel I can't live without him. I can't do this or that without him. So if we break up, let me get this key, because I don't want to leave this key in my pocket. So if we break up, then you know, it's gonna be over and I can't find nobody else. I can't like nobody else the same as that person because you're making it about the person, but really it's about the breakup, people. That's what's bothering you. It's not the person, it's the breakup. So when you look back at or miss somebody, you missing the things that y'all did more than the person, especially if that person was wrong to you. Now, if they was good to you and you fucked up or something, that's different. But y'all just broke up because they cheated or something. You really ain't missing that person. And that person was treating you like not that good the whole time or whatever, for the most part. You're not missing the person. You're just attached to the person and you're missing who you thought the person was. That's another thing. You're missing the times that y'all had and you're missing who you thought the person was. But either way, man, you're going to be all right. Stop running back to that person because it's not about the person. You're running from the breakup back to the person. You're running back to a person that hurt you and put you in the breakup mode in the first place, thinking that it's going to fix something, because it does to a certain extent, because it takes away the breakup part. It's not about the person when you run back to the person. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but I already proved that it's not about the person when I proved that you thought one was a 10 and you thought one was a 3, and you got in a relationship, hypothetically, got in a relationship with both of them the same amount of time, and you feel the same way about both. But you like one more than the other. So what is it really then? What is it really if it's not about that? It's not about the person, man. And the better off you'll be if you can understand this, because when you make it about that person in your mind, that's where you get really traumatized, and that's where you can't move on, and that's where you go back to the same bullshit, because you think it's about the person. You don't understand that it's about the breakup, people. That's why the title's called What Does Love Got to Do With It? Because it's not about the love when you're breaking up with somebody who treated you like shit. How's it about love if I'm breaking up with a woman who cheated on me, who lied and acted like I was? This woman told me that she loved me yesterday, and the next day with that same mouth, the I love you, she got a dick in her mouth. How is it about love? Please explain. It's not about love. And it's really not about the person that's really irking you. It's about the damn breakup. And it just so happens that the breakup that person has to do with the breakup. If you really pay attention to breakups, they're pretty much all the same shit. I mean, not necessarily the breakup itself, but how you feel after it. It's the same thing. So once you learn how to master this shit and learn how to love yourself and learn how to understand that a lot of times the person that you thought you like ain't even that's not even who they really are. You're crying or whatever, hurt over somebody who might not even exist. Once you realize that, man, the shit gets easier. Because 9 times out of 10, truth be told, man, you are crying over somebody who don't exist. The perception of who you think they really are ain't who they really are. They've shown you who they really are. That's why you had to break up in the first place. You understand? Question is, will you accept that or not? You cannot get caught up on this this illusion that it's this person. Man, just her touch, dog. It's her touch, Juan. I'm gonna die. Man, it's not really about the damn girl's touch. It's about you breaking up. This is why when people break up, they cry and act like they miss each other and all that. And then when they get back together, they do the same shit to each other again. Because it's not about the person, it's the breakup, people. Understand what I'm telling y'all, man. It's the breakup. And once you can master that shit and understand that shit, yeah, you're going to be salty like, damn, I didn't want to break up with the person. But it's going to be easier to deal with because you understand that there's light at the end of this tunnel. Because, okay, I broke up with that person, but it's the breakup that's irking me right now because I love myself. right? Just as much as that person supposedly loved me. That person's love for me don't feel better than the love for myself, and eventually I can get someone else. It just didn't work with that person. But people out here crying, a woman in a car, please, please don't leave me, please, because she thinks it's about that dude. Or she fucked up, whatever. Let's say she didn't fuck up. Let's say he just want to leave, he's a cheater. She thinks it's about that guy, man. And it's really not about the guy. It's about the breakup, y'all. It's about the breakup. Learn how to handle the breakups. Learn how to dismiss people. Oh, she want to act funny? She want to talk to 8,000 men? Okay, damn, I don't want to let this one go, but I got to do it. Once you learn how to handle breakups, and whether they long-term breakups or a day breakup, shit, sometimes an hour breakup, you know what I mean? Whatever. Once you learn how to handle that and you understand that it's not about the person, it's about the situation, then you handle the situation. You don't make it about the person. The problem is people make it about that person when they break up with somebody. And to a certain extent, it is about the person, but that's not what's really bothering you. That's not what's really hurting you or whatever. Because you can have a guy treat a woman like dirt, right? And they break up and this woman's missing the guy that treat her like dirt. Doesn't make sense, does it? Because it's not the guy. It's the fucking situation. She doesn't want to be alone. Where all guys are the same. They all cheat. So it doesn't matter. Let me stay with this guy, whatever. Right? Be strong, man. Walk away when it's time, man. There's always something better. There's always something better than somebody who lies and cheats and shit. How could there not be? And don't stay with them and cheat back and all that dumb shit and thinking that it's doing some shit. It's ridiculous, man. Just leave. Because in the end, the universe is going to get what it wants anyway. So if you guys ain't supposed to be together, the universe is going to take you through hell. Let's be real about this. Think back about all the people that you was dealing with, that you ended up breaking up with for good. The universe kept just making y'all be at each other's neck over and over again, right? Because you're not supposed to be with them. And guess what? In the end, the universe is going to get what it wants. But the question is, the longer you hold on, the more it's going to burn you. Not the question. The problem is, the longer you hold on, the more it's going to burn you. You could have walked away with no kids, no marriage, no nothing. But nope. You wanted to stay. Now you got to deal with kids, marriage, and you don't even like the person still. Should have just left when you had the chance. But people don't want to leave people that they really don't want no more, and they stay in relationships that they really don't want no more because they're scared of the breakup. Sure, in their mind, when they break up, they make it about the person, like I miss the person, but it's really about the breakup, people. That's facts. It's the breakup that is bothering you, making you not want to eat and shit. Because it has an effect. Because love hurts. Shouldn't hurt, but it can. Right? Especially if you was the one that really loved. This is why when somebody really didn't love you, but they faking like they loving you and shit, that's why they moved on to the next. Or they love you and they don't know how to handle it, so they thinking that moving on to the next is going to help it. You got two things going on there. Some people handle it different, but 9 times out of 10, if they move on that quick, they didn't really love you at some point. They stopped loving you or something. Because if they really, really cared about you, they'd be fucked up like you. They wouldn't want to deal with women and men right now. They'd be fucked up like in their own little space. I just want y'all to understand that it's not about the person when you go through these breakups, because if you don't, then you're going to run back to the person. Because you think that that's why you feel this way. But it's not. You feel this way because of the breakup, not the person. Every ex I broke up with, the same feeling when you break up. Just a different person. See? Why wouldn't it be different? Why ain't it different then? Why don't I feel different about that one than I did with that one? Wait a minute. I thought I thought it was because I like this one more than the next one or something. Why does it feel the same? Because it's not about the person, people. And that's about all I gotta say about it for now. Also, another thing y'all doing, you're making it about the person when it's really about the breakup that you gotta go through. You know, you put yourself in a position of like the wrong person. So you gotta deal with that yourself, right? And you should deal with it yourself instead of using people to help you deal with it, because it ain't gonna work. You can find things to do, like self-improve yourself, work on yourself. That's what people should do. When a relationship and a person breaks you, right, or so-called breaks you, you should be working on yourself to build yourself back up to a higher fucking, come back a new motherfucking, new creation, basically. But people try to find it in other people. People try to go to other people and rely on them to do that, and that's their problem, man. You know, they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the hurt. They don't want to deal with the hurt, man. But they need to deal with the hurt, because the hurt is what's going to make you that better person. You need to deal with that hurt. It's going to happen. You know, and another thing that I don't get about people is whether you stay with the person or not, you still hurting. When you get to the point that you still hurting if you stay with them or leave, I don't understand why people stay. But then again, it goes back to what I said. They make it about the person. So when they make it about the person, well, everybody cheats like him anyway, or her anyway. Might as well just stay with her because they're the safest bet. See, they made it about the person again instead of making it about themselves. If you make it about yourself, it doesn't matter if other women or men cheat or not. This person cheats and they done me wrong. I'm leaving. I'm going to do what's best for me in my life. See, a lot of people don't love themselves like that yet. And that's why they rely on other people's love to make them feel loved, because they haven't registered in their minds that actually their self-love is the real love, and their self-love is the only love that really matters. At the end of the day, when you're in a situation to where a person makes you feel like you shouldn't love them, your self-love matters. Loving yourself matters more. Loving myself matters more than me trying to love a woman that I caught in the bed with another guy. That don't make sense. But this is what we do emotionally, because we make it about that person. Like, I don't want to lose that person. That person's mine. You know, I own that person. That person's mine. See how it goes back to that person? Instead of the situation of you caught him in the bed with another woman, or you caught her in the bed with another guy. See what I'm saying? If you make it like that, then it becomes more clear, I gotta walk away. But what do people do? They belong to me, and they're this person that I thought they was, and all this. They make it about the person. So the moral of the story, y'all, stop making it about the person when it's time to check out. It's about you. When it's time to check out, it's about you, not the person. It's about what's best for you. They made you choose you over y'all. They did that. You didn't do it. Damn, you making me choose myself. If I'm out in this dating scene trying to date a woman or something and they do bullshit, damn, you making me choose myself over you again. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. I was trying to make it about us, but you wanted to make it about you, so now I got to choose me. I was trying to make it about us, but you made it about you, so now I got to choose me. Because I'm not going to choose you over me. But I would choose us over me. See, there's a difference there. But, you know, it is what it is, man. And when I say us, it's got to be the right person. It's got to be somebody who's doing you right. Not somebody who's making you choose yourself over them. Don't get tied up in the girl shit, man. Not the girl shit, but the person shit. When you get tied up in that person shit, that's where you love bombing yourself, and you might not even feel this way about this person, but since you make it all about the person, it's like you can't leave the person. You know, it's like this is the only person ever on earth that's going to make you happy and all this and all that. And I need this person, or I won't feel loved and all that. That comes back to people not loving themselves. not choosing themselves first. I get it. When you're in a relationship or trying to talk to somebody, you're trying to make it about y'all. But if they make it otherwise, you got to move otherwise. Don't worry about the sadness. Don't worry about the weakness. Don't worry about the not wanting to eat. Don't worry about the thinking about that person in your mind. All these things are natural things, right? Just keep moving. Because if you go back, 99.9% of the time they're going to do the same shit, and eventually you're going to lose them anyway. Eventually the universe is going to take them anyway, because the universe already showing you that they're not supposed to be for you. But you're going to be hard-headed and waste more time. You know what I mean? You're going to do it. 9 times out of 10 people are going to do it because they lack self-love. And they lack understanding. You know what I mean? To them, the lie of this person loving them feels better than the truth that they don't really love you. And some people might say, oh, it was just cheating, that ain't nothing. Yeah, it is something. It signifies that the person really desires other women or men. They're just with you because they can't get those other women or men. It signifies a whole lot, if you ask me. Some men got women right now who desire other men. He don't know that. She still desires some of the guys she fucked. But she just with you because she's scared to leave you. You already fucked up. You already cheated on her. She went out and cheated on you. And then came back, and you think that it's because you're this best option or something. You're the best ever. When really it's just you're the best situation. Leave them when they cheat, man. They chose somebody else. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You know there's no coming back from that. You're never going to look at them the same anyway. I've been there and done it. You try to act like you don't care and I'm ignored and all that because you want to be with them. But the truth is the relationship's done. You just don't want to let go of it. And the reason why you don't want to let go of it is because it's not because of fucking love. It has nothing to do with no love. You probably don't even love them. You might hate them at this point. It's about the situation of you going through that fire. You don't want to go through that fire and come out fine gold. That's what it really is. The devil is telling you, don't you go through that fire with the Most High. Now stay right here with my lie so I can bound you to this, bound you down, and beat you basically down forever. As long as I can with this person that I put in your life in the first place, by the way. The devil put that person in your life in the first place. That's why it ended the way it did. If it was the Most High who put them there, it would not have ended that way. Ain't no way. So the devil gonna keep using the person that he put there to keep destroying you and keeping you down from the plan of the Most High. But y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing it, dog. Break up with one ex, broke driving a cab. Break up with another ex, 50 grand. Break up with the last ex, damn, $250,000. Ain't this a bitch? They gonna look, any woman that break up with me gonna look back and see a better version of me. It ain't gonna be no, oh, I crumbled him and he broke. You know why? Because I make it about myself once it's not no longer about us. I'm not about to let you make me crumble and fall and shit because you wanted to fuck another guy. If anything, I'm gonna prove to you that I was the best. And I'm gonna prove it to myself. And I'm gonna do it for myself. You're just gonna happen to see. That's all. But the females especially get caught up in their emotions and think that this guy is the only guy that will make them feel this certain way or whatever they think. Who knows why? Or I need him to pay bills and shit like that. And that's why they don't leave the guy, man. But eventually, the universe is going to come take that guy because that guy's doing you wrong. He's not supposed to be there. Eventually, you're going to have to go through the breakup because you chose the wrong guy. There's no way around this. You can stay, but it's like staying with a person that you supposed to break up with or have broke up with and went back to, whatever. It's like a long ass breakup that never ends. As long as you stay with them, it's basically living a breakup. It's just that they're there, that's all. And every now and then y'all get along and have good times, but for the most part, you still, in your mind and your body and your soul, you know that what they did, and you know you're not happy with that. You're just content with that. And it's not good to be just content with somebody. You deserve to be super happy. But some people get in their emotions so much that they actually believe the lie again and think that they're super happy and super in love. But they'll get a rude awakening again once the guy cheats again. And then they'll go through the same thing again because they'll make it about that guy again. They'll make it, oh, you make me so weak, and there's no other guy on earth other than you that can make me feel this way, even though you cheat and treat me like shit, and you ain't shit. But it don't matter. I said, man, it's just crazy, man. You know, begging people not to leave and all that, that's crazy. That's a sign of lack of self-love, man, as a person. That's why they only feel like they love themselves or care about themselves when that person is acting right or some shit. Or acting like they're acting right, because that's all it really is. It's a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing, people. And you're not going to find that self-love that you need until you actually become alone for a while in life and really find yourself. Most people are lost and don't know who they really are because they're always hiding in relationships with people. You know what I mean? They have never took time to themselves to get to know themselves. They've always been with other people and in relationships. And a lot of times other people, have a lot to do with who you are as a person. In other words, a person you with might be shaping you into somebody that you're truly not. But you can't see it because you're constantly in a relationship with them or another person. And this, by the way, is a good reason why a lot of women or men are basically kind of crazy who deal with a lot of different women and men, because different people are bringing different things out of them, behaviors and thoughts and acts and all that shit. It's hard for them to get to know who they truly are. You might think this whole time you like football because of your boyfriend, but you break up with him and realize, man, I don't really like that. I don't really like this. I don't really like that. Or it might be something you think you didn't like. You might think I don't like reading books because, for one, he wants my time or something. Or I never knew that I liked making books because my ex didn't want me to do that. Or he said I was a piece of shit and it was a waste of time, etc. You break up with him, realize you love writing books, become all kind of shit. Realize you like being a lawyer, whatever. A lot of these relationships are holding y'all back because y'all not with the right person, man. And y'all gonna regret it later, man. If you don't start loving yourself, you're gonna regret it because, for one, you're gonna lose a relationship anyway because it's not the right one. You're always gonna lose a relationship that's not meant to be. Always. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can fight it for 30 years. It still don't matter. The universe is still gonna get its way. But that's where self-love comes in. Because when you love yourself, you're not scared to walk away from what's wrong. You're not scared, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, man, until you actually alone for a while, you're not gonna know who you really are. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna be lost, But that's all I got for y'all for now. And it's really not about the person when it comes to these breakups. It's about the breakup. And don't fear the breakup. Don't be scared of the breakup. It's actually going to make your life better and make you better. You know what I mean? You just got to understand that it's not that person. It's the breakup that's going to hurt. It's not the person. Because the person lied and cheated and did all this and did all that and treated you like shit. It's not the person. It could be the times that you're going to miss. Yeah, you're going to miss times because, and sometimes y'all think it's the person because the perception of the person that you got is what you thought they was before they showed you who they really are. So now you're in love with somebody who you thought they was, not who they really are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's not the person, man. I told y'all the example. You like a guy or girl that's a 10, you like a guy or girl that you think's a 3, and then you, hypothetically, you got with both of them, the 3 and the 10, like different times in life, whatever, and you was hypothetically with them the same amount of time. It's going to hurt the same when y'all break up. You're going to think about both of them. You're going to be hurt the same. It's going to be the same. The only way it's different is if you are a better person equipped to handling breakups. It had nothing to do with the fucking person, because if it did, then this 10 would hurt worse than the 3, right? When we broke up, right? Why is that? I get it, like your first breakup could be the hardest. That's because that's on you, though. It's on your end. So it's not, and breakups are breakups. But it depends on the person and how strong they are and how they understand what's going on. That determines how much it breaks them. You determine how much the breakup's going to break you or make you. It's on you. The breakup either going to make you or break you. But it ain't about that person that you think that, man, I'll never find another him, so I got to hold on to his lying, cheating ass because there's no better person than him. It's not about a person. You scared of the breakup. That's all it's about. Ain't got shit to do with that person, man. You ain't happy when you with him. You're not happy when you with her. But you stay because you scared of the breakup. You scared for the Most High to fucking take control of your life, man. You want to live with the devil's lie instead. And the Most High can't show you what he really got planned for you because you want to hold on to the devil's lie. So stay there, I guess. I don't know what to tell people. Other than what I said in this video, I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. You know, you should never get to that point to where you feel like you're going to die without somebody who don't give a fuck about you. It's crazy, man. But y'all gonna learn. Y'all definitely gonna learn. Y'all have a good day, though. I hope that. That's one thing I do hope. And I hope that anybody that's going through a breakup, man, just understand that everything you're going through right now is normal. It doesn't matter if you was with the person that you broke up with or somebody else that you like less than them. You still would be going through the same thing because it's a breakup thing. It's not a person thing. So look at it that way. Don't look at it as, oh, I miss his touch and this and that, because that's not what it really is that's getting you. It's the breakup that's getting you. It's the fact that you ain't got nobody right now that's getting you. And all those other things, you know, that come with it. But eventually it'll be all over, man. But if you focus on self-improving yourself and loving yourself, it's going to get easier and better. And you might not even want a boyfriend or girlfriend for a long ass time. You might be to the point self-improving so much, you like, I'm good right now. I don't even want to deal with that right now. And that's a good thing, because in order for you to really be truly happy with somebody, you got to love yourself anyway. And you should have things to offer a person in a relationship anyway. Because competition. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know, you're going through it, that's all right, self-improve. Perfect time to self-improve. You know what I mean? Perfect time to do the things that you was trying to do, but maybe that person was holding you back from it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay up. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, man.